Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to the iShow Academy. Today we will study about the reactions of alkenes. There are the different reactions of alkenes, but in this video we will study about only three reactions. First one is hydrogenation, the second one is hydrohalogenation, and the third one is halogenation. So moving toward our first reaction, which is hydrogenation. So what is meant by hydrogenation? Hydrogenation means addition of the hydrogen molecule in the alkene. So how the addition of the hydrogen takes place in the alkene molecule? This is, for example, this is ethene. This is ethene molecule because it contains the two carbon and the double bond is present between the two carbons. Next, the addition of the hydrogen takes place because it is hydrogenation. So it contains hydrogen molecule contains two atoms of the hydrogen. One of the hydrogen attached with this carbon and the next hydrogen will attach with this carbon. But how the addition takes place? Because both the carbons contains the double bonds. This bond will be broken down and one of hydrogen will attach with this carbon and the second hydrogen will attach with this carbon. But this reaction will take place in the presence of nickel. When nickel is present, it will occur at 200 to 250 degrees centigrade. And when platinum or palladium is present, it will occur at 25 degrees centigrade. So ethene molecule is converted into ethane molecule and the double bond is broken down. This reaction is an exothermic reaction, and in this reaction release of energy or release of heat takes place. And the heat that is released is known as heat of hydrogenation. So I've completed my first reaction. So moving toward our second reaction, which is hydrohalogenation. So what is hydrohalogenation? When the addition of hydrogen halide takes place, halide is the halogen group, is the group that is present in the periodic table and contains the different elements, for example chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine molecule. So we will take bromine molecule in this reaction. So this is hydrogen halide. When the hydrogen halide takes place in the reaction, so this reaction is known as hydrohalogenation. So hydrogen halide's addition takes place in the ethene molecule, in the alkene molecule. So both the carbon contains the two hydrogen. I will mention only one hydrogen in this reaction. So this reaction will take place and for example, this hydrogen is partial positive and this bromine is partial negative. So hydrogen will attach with this carbon and bromine is attached with this carbon. But when in case of unsymmetrical alkene, that is propane, we will obey a rule that is known as Markovnikov rule. So what is Markovnikov rule? I'll take an unsymmetrical alkene, that is propene. Propene contains 3 carbon, 2 hydrogen, 3 hydrogen are present with this carbon. 1 hydrogen is present with this carbon because 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds are completed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 hydrogen is attached with that carbon. So how the addition of the hydrogen halide takes place? We will obey a rule that is known as Markovnikov rule, and according to this rule, the partial positive part of the compound will attach with that carbon that have larger number of the hydrogen atoms. So this hydrogen or partial positive part of the compound of the reactant will added with that carbon that has larger number of the hydrogen atoms, and the rest, the negative part, will attach with the other carbon. So how the product is formed? For example, 3 carbon atoms are present. Partial positive part will attach with that carbon that has larger number of the hydrogen atoms. So hydrogen will attach with this carbon and the bromine will attach with this carbon. The rest we will completed our product with the hydrogen atoms. So 1 2